Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode. Today's feature is Incorporated Shadows. This young artist has definitely inspired me, and I'm sure she will inspire you guys with her story, so let's get started. As a young child, she would watch her brother draw and attempt to copy his works. However, in the process of doing so, she found she loved drawing and continued on her own. She created worlds and characters in her mind to keep her company or to occupy her time. It was simply a hobby back then, but as she matured, picked up gaming, and watched more movies, she realized the idea of creating a world for people to see and enjoy as she did appealed to her more than anything. She also wished to create the imaginary characters that had provided her company for so long. These drove her to practice art over the next few years, but she didn't have much of a plan beyond that. Then she met a storyboard artist on Deviant and realized she should go after her passion, not only as an artist, but as an animator as well, and make a living off of what she loves most. Incorporated Shadows is very observant and draws some of her inspiration from the people and events that occur around her. The rest of her inspiration comes from movies and games, mainly in the fantasy and horror genre. She even name drops a few movies and video games such as Alice, Madness Returns, Dead Space, The Thing, and Wreck are some examples of what drove her to experiment with unconventional environments and characters and really evoked her interest in survival horror type stories. She was awed by the contrast of gore in fantasy settings and inspired by the concept art and art books of the films she watched and games she played. Cartoons such as Adventure Time are what inspired her to add the element of adventure to her works, giving people the ability to explore these completely new worlds which they can get to know over time. After high school, she plans to head off to an animation school and find work as a concept artist for a cartoon or film animation studio. After being acquainted with the industry for a few years, she plans to organize her very own animation studio and hopefully pitch ideas to networks and have them aired. She hopes that projects which are close to her heart can be showcased as a web series with the help of donations and promotions. At this moment in time, Incorporated Shadows has some cheap character design commissions open as well as select art trades. She also has an online comic called Zoe the Shapeshifter, which focuses on an energetic young girl and her anarchist friend discovering a whole different universe between theirs and the others that remain unseen by humans. The comic introduces lively, interesting characters in equally vibrant universes and environments which she hopes will remind readers of the fantasies they had as children. The script for Zoe the Shapeshifter is still in development, but Incorporated Shadows uploads concept art every so often. Now before I end this video, I'd like to take a second to tell everyone this girl is only 14 years old. Let that sink in for a minute. So young, so talented, and already organized with plans for her future to successfully follow her dreams. Don't forget to support Incorporated Shadows, one of the most well-spoken teenagers I have ever met. Links for everything I've mentioned will be down below, including some direct links to concept art for Zoe the Shapeshifter. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful day.